Good morning, it's Meg with Padmes, and I am doing your daily spirit messages. And I pulled some cards. We're going to pull some tarot in just a moment. But what we have is Milk and Honey and Mending. And both of these are from the Colette Baron Reed deck, and they're consecutive. They're the last two. This deck is way old and way shuffled, and both of them came out today. So the consecutive thing is viable today. This is like being in a cycle, going from one step to the next step and kind of closing up a cycle. So that's coming in, recognizing where you are in the cycle. Milk and Honey and Mending. So Milk and Honey is all about really recognizing that you are part of the universe when you're manifesting. You're part of that co-creation. You're part of that energy. And when you step into that rainbow, when you step into that frequency, when you step into your authenticity, you are in creation energy. So recognizing that this is part of your experience and part of your energy. And also, this Milk and Honey card is talking about, wow, I just heard self-imploding, but that's not what I was going to say. So if somebody is really internalizing a lot of things and holding, it's like the 10 of Wands, but holding on to a whole bunch of burden, this mending is going to come in and it's going to be really significant. So what I was going to say though about Milk and Honey is that this is about like self-medicating. It's about feeling comfortable or trying to fill a space with comfort food, comfort drinking, comfort relationships, anything that is a temporary thing, but that makes you feel good in the moment. And with that comes withdrawal. With that comes the coming back right to where you started, or maybe being deeper in the hole where you were coming from. So this is just, I don't even want to call it a wake-up call, but it's an alert to get you to think about where you are coming from with your authenticity. What's going on? What am I ignoring? And what am I needing to look at straightforwardly? What am I needing to mend? And mending is talking about acceptance, soul acceptance, your own acceptance. It's talking about accepting other people for how they acted, how they behaved. That doesn't mean you have to go celebrate with them or anything like that. It just means accepting them where they are in their process. And this is also about being vulnerable. It's about being vulnerable with yourself, recognizing where you are grieving, and also recognizing that grief can open you up to all of this Milk and Honey. It can open you up to softening and to connecting with source. I wanted to say something else about this mending. I feel like this has to do a lot with relationships, not just loss, but relationships. I'm hearing also codependence, which is recognizing where you are in relationships, how you've hurt others, how others have hurt you, and how you can open your heart to forgiveness rather than stuffing it. Opening your heart to recognizing where everyone else is in their process and having a soft place for that. This is also interesting too. I swear, I get this brown bear spirit coming out of this deck so often. This is the one that comes out the most for me, and I don't pull from it all the time, but when I do, it seems like the brown bear comes out. So this is about taking time out. It's literally about hibernation. It's about resting and digesting, resetting, letting yourself sleep, letting yourself rest. It's also about recognizing, it's about letting situations unfold so that you can see the big picture, so that you can see it play out instead of trying to control it, instead of trying to make it something. Let it play out so that you can see what it is. It's kind of about letting other people show their authenticity, letting other people show their truth before you think you know what it is. Maybe you do, but this has something to do with letting the cycle come to a full circle without interfering with it. And this is also about letting miracles show up in your life. It's about recognizing miracles, knowing that miracles are happening around us like all the time. And it's a choice to see them. It's a choice to see the miracles around us all the time. It's a choice to recognize synchronicities. Synchronicities are happening constantly. We are all connected. All of the things that we do are connected. And so it's everywhere if you look for it. This is about letting miracles in. This is about recognizing that. And this is today also talking about miracles coming to you that are unexpected, and what you thought might be a reality might be different than what you think. Part of that's this brown bear. Let something roll out before you make a complete decision about it or a complete opinion about it, because something is not what it seems. And even miracles that you're not expecting, there's a surprise. There's some kind of surprise today. So let's see what's going on in tarot. Let's pull a couple tarot cards today as well. I like the cards today. They're different than this past week. There's new energy coming forward. It is mending energy. It is like vulnerable energy. It's looking at some deep, even here, deep wounds. And here's the Page of Swords. So the deep wounds can have a lot to do with other people's images of you, your images of other people, things like going on hearsay, going on what other people are saying. This might be other people talking about you. This might be gossip that you have heard, information that has been gotten on social media, people creating images that are not completely authentic. So today is also talking about looking at that authenticity, yours, others, and what's coming up around it and about it. What is it that you need to know about it? Let's pull up one of these. Wow, we have another page. So this page is the Page of Wands. And this Page of Wands, these pages are all about messages. So this is receiving information. This is about opening doors. So there can be some kind of invitation or somebody coming forward with messages for you. This can come in text messages. This can come in someone stopping by to say hello, to give you some information, or to open the door, literally. Let's open the door to something, to other new possibilities. And this can feel like a miracle. It can feel like maybe someone you haven't talked to in a really long time. We're going to pull one more. And wow, here's the Six of Pentacles. And this is all about reciprocity, back and forth communication, back and forth giving and taking. And some of this mending could be happening because there was a lack of that in the past, but there's some kind of miracle and some kind of, this is a person coming forward also, some big change, some big opportunity, something looks like something, but it's not what it seems. It's not what it actually looks like. Something else is going on behind the scenes. And it looks like you might find out what that is today. But this is about having compassion for yourself, holding your own space and authenticity, and letting someone else show you who they are. All right, that's what I have for you today. Thank you for being with me. I'll see you tomorrow.